And good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful Saturday morning here at the Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. We're about to set the field for this weekend's running of the Penske Rentals 500. It's good to be back after the week break that we had here in the Body Armor Cup Series. All 41 drivers out here on this Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a thriller, as we always have down here at Pocono. Going to be looking forward to some great racing this weekend here. On what'll be, we'll qualify here on a Saturday. We're off on Sunday. Obviously, Sunday, Indianapolis 500 day. So we're taking that day off for obvious reasons. But we'll be back on Monday as we qualify here today for Monday's Penske Rentals 500. 40 laps around the tricky triangle. And it's going to be an absolutely fun one here. The iconic Pocono Raceway. Set to maybe get a triple header next season, maybe get the season finale. One we'll have to see. But as they all pull off pit road, let's see. Let's look around the racetrack to see what we got here. Let's see if we can find last week's winner, or last time out at Texas, Angel Oliveira. Finally getting back to victory lane, now a three-time series winner, tied with Josh Williamson, as fitting as that is, atop the all-time wins leaderboard in series history. He's got Marty Sakala in his tow. Marty Sakala's going to get a huge run this lap, so we're going to see how this works for Sakala. Really had a check up there. I think that 54 is going to hurt his run a bit. Let's see, this allows Alphabet to close in. The slipstream is going to be huge for this race, so you're going to see a lot of that IndyCar style as we've seen here along at Indianapolis last season. A lot of that slipstream is going to come into play, so getting a big draft, using it wisely is going to be important. Thomas Troxel with the Star Spangled Banner tribute on the rear of that Mission Winnow scheme. And Sakala, just as we said, goes top of the leaderboard, 51.136. That's a fast lap time. He's 4/10 up on Alphabet. So that draft is coming into play big time for him. Patrick Smith at the line. No tow. Goes a 51.296. So blazing speed out of him. Arthur Xavier just went 59.7 with a tow. And Scott Upton crosses the line in P2. 51.103. He's actually in front of Noah Clifton. Clifton with the tow goes fourth. This is where the fun part of qualifying begins, because you're going to see these guys. Now we're going to see the difference between tow and no-tow speeds here around the Pocono Raceway to see who really can make up some time. Lap time's coming in. Alphabet getting the tow off of the two cars in front of him, 59.25. Oliveira goes second. That draft is really playing a helping hand for him, as Sakala is still hanging around in fourth on the leaderboard for the moment. Right now, through the rest of the top five, it's Upton Davis, Colton Yo, Noah Clifton, Joe Retkowski, Daniel Bouchard. Justin Zeidel comes into this weekend the points leader, and we're really starting to see some separation at the top of this field, because what is now the top three of Zeidel, Haslam, and Davis, that is 89 points between the top three. Caleb Rose in fourth is now 102 points off the lead. William Brock, a 56.97. And he was leading Brett Sierra. Noah Clifton goes to second. But yeah, as we were saying, points are really starting to become at a premium here as we enter the second half of the season. And Zeidel is really opening up that point lead. You know, he's got 8 top 10s in 16 races. He's had, this is a guy who just is flying around every racetrack. Has still yet to win. I mean, that's the thing to keep in mind. He still hasn't won a race yet in this series. But he's the only driver in the with a sub 15 average finish, with an average finish of 14.93. Nobody else is below 16. The next closest is Dustin Davis at 16.13. So he's had Zeidel's had a great year. Oh, David Johnson in the 10. Where did he come from in that big old IKEA Mopar? He goes to the top, 54.7. Daniel McMillan, rocking the red, white, and blue Hers scheme this weekend, goes second at a 55.6. Caleb Rose, a 56. And Eric Monaco is now in fifth with a 56.83. So Otter Island Motorsports is bringing out the heat here And they are muscling their way to the top of this leaderboard. Great run from both of those guys so far. Oh boy, oh boy. Rest of the top 10 at the moment. Brett Sear goes to 4th. William Brock, Eric Monaco 6th. Andrew Miller 7th. Joe Rutkowski, Daniel Bichard, and Equan Haslam. So Zeidel's got to be a little careful here. He's currently set to start. Again, this is all provisional at the moment. 27th, which is pretty deep on the field. Would definitely need some things to go his way. Expect a 2-stop race on Monday. Definitely expect a 2-stop race. We have a pretty wild stretch of races coming up the next few weeks. Pretty wild stretch of races here. Chicagoland, Le Mans, Road America, Daytona Road Course, Daytona for the SpaceX 400 on July 4th weekend. And then we'll hit it Hotlanta for hot summer nights in Atlanta at the Motul All-Star Race. Andrew Miller to 4th, so both of Braden Perez's boys are in the top 4, and both of Benny Watson's drivers are in the top 10. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, Brock Nelson just drove out onto the track with a blowing race car. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna ignore that for now as long as it doesn't cause an accident. Let's see, who's going to... We got some guys getting tires, so it's Durrani with the white numbered Black Rifle coffee car, Rutkowski in the Petronas machine, Scott Upton, Andrew Williams, the 99 of Josh Williamson just cracked his way into the top 10, 57.56. The top of this field is very close. I mean, 3/10 separates the top 10. And, I mean, the entire field right now is covered by a second. So this is going to be a very competitive race. It's 54.7. David Johnson in 1st. 51.49. Davey Johnson in 40th. Brock Nelson hasn't even turned a lap yet. So a bad season for Brock Nelson. 36 in points. And he's going to start most likely shotgun on this field Monday. I can't see him getting back out there in time. Dale Lightning won this race last year driving for Ryan Racing. He now drives for Jacoin Racing. That Aero Electronics machine. We've yet to see a driver win multiple races at the same track. Could Dale Lightning break through and become the first man to do that? Currently sits on the leaderboard 34th, so would not be an easy going for him, but this is the guy they're all trying to beat right now. David Johnson. 54.7. Very fast lap time for him. Using the draft to his effect there. And like we said, Perez Family Racing. They come in 8th in the owner's points at 586 points. Everyone is still chasing Collins Racing. The two teammates of Caleb Rose and Igor Barreto. Also was announced recently, Mitchell Collins will be co-driving with Caleb Rose at the Finger Lakes 1000 in the yellow sub. But everybody's still chasing Barreto and Rose. It's Team Velocistar at 641 points, Arctic Racing 628, Honda Hamel 622, Stealth Racing after that whopper of a show they put on at Texas 610. And 604 back to Buck at Buck Racing. The top of the owner's points is really not too far apart. I know Collins Racing has been leading basically all year, but they've had a really... Brock Nelson is going back out. What in the world is wrong with this 17 car? I don't know what's going on with this 17 car, folks. That's all I have to say. I just don't know. I don't know. Well, as we round, what's probably going to be, realistically, we'll probably get 30 seconds to a minute of bonus time. So everybody's starting their final laps here in qualifying. Upton and Durrani are back out here. Now watch for these two guys because they're on fresh tires. They are hustling around this racetrack. Upton making a pass on Durrani. I don't know if I would do that, but he's got Nathan Baird in front of him, so I guess he feels confident as Baird is going to slow him up. Oh, buddy. Durrani breaks away from that. That's going to kill Upton's shot at a good lap and a shot to go for pole. Zeidel is just not having a great qualifying session. He's currently set to start 24th. He'll have to work his way through the field on Monday. Alexander Rowe and Trade Barto's toe. Troxel looking to get a lap in. Logan Williams, Arthur Xavier, Dustin Davis. I don't think most of these guys are going to get back to the line in time. I mean, we got one last hustle of cars right here. Nobody new breaking into the top 10. Nelson Reeves, Shane Lake, Colton Yo. I think that does it. Oh, 30 more seconds, so we'll get a couple more guys across the line here. You know, we're just going to watch the start-finish line cam here for the moment. See if anybody has a shot to do this. Dale Lightning comes across the line. He doesn't advance his position. That was McMillan, I believe, in the 75. Doesn't move up, but he'll still get a front row starting spot. Nobody new breaking into the top 10. Haslam, Fitzy, Clifton, Baird, Xavier, Alonso, the rest of the top 15 there. That does it. So, for Monday's Penske Reynolds 500, it is going to be David Johnson and Daniel McMillan leading them to the green flag, with Caleb Rose of the championship contenders. Said he came into this race 102 points off the lead. That's a great way to start building back that, get yourself back in championship contention here. Zeidel starts 24th, Haslam starts 11th, and Dustin Davis is going to start, let's see where that's 77, 31st. So, championship-wise, it's going to be a wild race here, as we expect two-stopper coming up Monday, but that does it here for qualifying. Congratulations, David Johnson, on his first career pole, and what I believe is Perez Family Racing's third pole position of the season. They have had a great run in qualifying this year, but that does it here for qualifying. We will see you guys Monday for the race. Until then, so long, everybody.